we haven't done this in so long. I'm so rusty. Uh, but we're here today to give you guys an update on how things have been going since I left, and Hajarah's been in Uganda by herself, uh, taking care of Wesley, raising Wesley. So we're just trying to talk about how that experience is, trying to go through parenthood, living in two different countries.
Hi
Uh,
everybody, how is everyone doing? So we've been apart now. Wesley's making 8 months.
yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. He started to crawl. He calls Dada, not Mama.
Yeah,
Bitamukim 24/7.
but that was by
Um,
design, though.
he's full of energy.
Mm. Yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
big baby. He's 10.5 kgs.
Everybody thinks he's two, and he hasn't even made one yet. That's how big he
Even
is.
1 year. Yeah. He's a happy baby. We have some good days and bad days, but after all in all, we are doing well. So, Brandon, how are you feeling doing parenthood, like long distance?
I never thought I'd be doing this, but I think after doing it now for what 8 months, I'm starting to get used to it. It was a little hard, talking to him on the phone, doing the video chat,
Yeah.
but I've noticed the older he gets, the more he recognizes me and he wants to talk. So he's
Yeah.
gotten used to it as well. Uh,
Yeah. He says hi, Dada.
yeah, he says
Yeah.
hi, dad. He
Yeah.
always smiles whenever we tell him that we love him. Uh,
Yeah. You know
Hajarah
that.
used to play a recording for him every morning when I tell him good morning. So I would always tell him good morning. He lights up. He's a morning person for sure. He's not a
Yeah.
night person. He's a
No.
morning person.
Yeah. He's a
Uh,
happy baby in the morning, in the evening. Mm-mm.
you know, but I mean, I think we have a good routine down. We talk once in the morning, we talk once at night, and we might talk a third time somewhere out throughout the day. But Hajara always makes sure that I talk to Wesley. She don't let one day go by that I don't talk to him. So I always get to
Would you even later go day by without talking to that boy?
no.
I even call you sometimes like, hey, baby, where is my child? Like, where is my son?
Yeah.
But we've been really dealing with it well. We came to an understanding. I had a maid in the first 2 months, but then when she decided to go, I'm like, I'm not going to get another living maid. So it's just me and Wesley at home, but we have someone that comes in to help out with the cleaning, ironing his clothes, and putting the house together. Then for me, I just deal with Wesley and cooking and being his playmate. And we came to an agreement of me being a stay-home mom and take care of Wesley, and my husband is taking care of us, which is he's really really doing so well, and we appreciate him for that.
Yeah. Well,
He's one
I
of the best.
appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do. I think we both do our parts well, and we can't
Yeah.
do it one without the other. I mean, you spend 24 hours a day with Wesley. That's not easy taking care of a baby by yourself, having, you don't get to do a timeout when you get tired. You don't have someone there to come and pick Wesley up when you want to take a break. So it takes a lot of patience and a lot of strength, more than what
Okay.
I would have. So we can't do it without each of us doing our part. So
Thank you, baby. And you're working really, really hard to make sure we're okay and we get everything we need on time and everything. But yeah, we are managing like that. Wesley has his bad and long, with babies. Some days he doesn't sleep. Some days it's just a cry baby. Some days he's a happy person and all playing. I think that the hard thing to do without help at home is sleep. Like you can go 3 days with no sleep.
Yeah.
You become so pissed that you can't even manage being playful with a child because you're also dealing with yourself.
Mm.
But good days go by, and then you get your two. At least in a day, if I get my 2 hours of sleep a day, I'm good to go on. The issue is going
Two
days without
hours.
sleep. Yeah,
I don't know how you do that. I need at least 4 hours. I couldn't do two. I need at least 4 hours sleep to make it through another day. But
I think I've been doing 2 hours for months.
that's crazy. And he's been going through his teething and his sleep regression because he's getting
Yeah,
on to a new sleeping pattern. So before he used to, be in bed by like 8, 9 o'clock.
8. Yeah,
Now he's like going to bed at like 11, 12 o'clock a.m. And then
yeah.
once he does go to sleep, he wakes up every 10 minutes, which is, I guess that's why Hajarah is only getting 2 hours of sleep. He's waking up every 10 minutes throughout the night. So,
Every 10 minutes to feed, breastfeed. And then when you give him a bottle, he refuses because with Wesley, he actually refused the bottle. Maybe because I was home and he was seeing me, he totally refused the bottle from the beginning.
right.
He refused the formula. So it was only exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months. And then now we are starting to eat food. I introduced like cereal, which he's taking, and he was so allergic.
Yeah.
Like
He was,
he was literally allergic to everything with eczema. You want to tell them what he was allergic to?
he was allergic to eggs,
Mm-hmm.
fish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else he was allergic to, but he would break out in these
And
red
milk.
red hives. Oh yeah, milk of all things. So those three
Yeah,
things were the
milk.
main things he was allergic to. But he's kind of grown out of that. He's starting to
Yeah,
eat more and more food. I think we tried to blend the food at first. Put it in a blender, make it real soft, but that wasn't really
yeah.
working that well. And then Hajar figured
Mm-mm.
out that he likes eating off of her plate, and he doesn't like the food to be blended. So
Yeah,
Hajara
he
she'll
doesn't
break.
like baby food. When you
Yeah,
blend it, he gags. When you give me like soft food, he just gets ah. When you give him like Irish and then you smash it like babies do, he doesn't like it. You just give him his Irish as it is, give him his rice as it is. There, he'll eat the food. At first he was so allergic to milk, like whenever I would give him milk he would poop blood, and I was really confused, like what is going on. But I was going to get it off, and my sister was like, if you stop he will continue to be allergic, but now you can teach his body, just be consistent with it, keep giving him, he will grow out of it. So that's what I did. But he was allergic to milk, to eggs, mokene, I don't know, silverfish, and then fish itself, soy
hmm
is still allergic. I haven't tried it again. And then he had eczema. So whenever I would give him these things, his skin would come all red, and then the eczema also react, and his neck all tan. Yeah, and then dust flowers, dust bites, a lot of things. I was going to say that word.
but yeah, we
But
learned a
yeah,
lot of things about babies along the way that I didn't know before. So it's been a learning experience raising a child. You don't really know what you're doing or what to expect until you go through it. So I think that's why people always do things a little bit differently once they have the second child. They learn from what they went through with the first child and they kind of change it up or do things to make it easier on yourself. Uh,
yeah, and babies are different. Like every
yeah,
child comes with their own challenges. Wesley has not been a bad baby so far. He's not been getting sick.
Yeah, I
Going
think it's because
to
you
be
breastfed him so long. You've been breastfeeding him, and that helps his immune system. So that really helped him not get sick. And you clean everything. She cleans his mat every day before she goes to bed, cleans his bottles, the nipples, anything that boy touches, she cleans it every day. So
yeah,
she keeps the house really clean and in good shape. Uh,
yeah. So he's been really healthy. We thank God, and we are managing. We can't wait to show him to you. He looks exactly like Brandon with my attitude.
which is good. Which is good. He doesn't need my
No,
attitude.
I carried that boy for 9 months. He would have taken something of me.
Yeah.
He looks exactly, not even like 1% off exactly like Brandon. And he reminds me every day, oh, he looks like me, he looks like me. So, yeah, he looks exactly like Brandon and with my facial expressions.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you notice like every couple months you'll see his face change, or he's real tall for his age. He's a tall baby.
very,
Um, Most people think he's older than what he looks. So,
yeah.
but
People be thinking he's like 1.5 or 2 years.
yeah,
Yeah, he's that big.
he,
And we are both not that tall people.
yeah, but we both have tall uncles.
Yeah,
So
after
I'm
all.
thinking, yeah, I'm thinking that's where he got the tall genes from. It skipped over me and landed on him, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are going to get a basketball and get money for mama
Oh, Lord.
and beans for mama.
Yeah. Let's make sure he goes to school, get his education first, then he can get the sports.
You can do both.
Yeah. That's why they call them student athletes. Uh, but what else? What else? The new milestone that we're dealing with right now is just he started crawling today for the first time. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah, he started crawling to that. He's turning the house upside down already.
I didn't think he was gonna crawl at first. For the longest, I thought he was just gonna learn to walk because he didn't look like he wanted to crawl at all. But
Yeah,
then he figured it out. Like he does
he
everything.
literally didn't want to crawl. He was ready to grab by, I think, by 6 months, he was already grabbing onto things and standing up. Grabbing onto things, but there was no sign of crawling. And then when it was like to start crawl, he was just putting his legs to stand still. But then all of a sudden, he just crawls. So,
Out of nowhere. I
oh,
wake up. I wake up this morning and I have a video from Hajarah and he's crawling. So
yeah,
every morning I wake up, I have new pictures and new videos to see Wesley. So I haven't missed any of it growing. I've just missed it in person, but I can still see it through the pictures and the videos. And once I get the pictures and videos, I send them off to my parents. So they've been able to see his progress and his milestones and everything. So it's kind of like, they're not being left out either, which is good. So Hajara does a real good job. She takes a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. I mean, I must have at least 1,500 pictures and videos because I just transferred all of them from my phone to my hard disk today before we started recording. So,
mm.
yeah.
And you know, the funny thing is, like, literally 90% of my family haven't even seen Wesley or even his picture.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. Whenever I take, I just send it to you. I just send it to you. And I get so busy within the day. Like, you always have something to do.
Oh, yeah. There's always something to do.
Yeah. When he sleeps, that's when you're trying to cook and then do prepare his meal and then yours and stuff. But yeah, maybe when he makes a year, we are not planning to do a party for his 1 year because we don't really think he understands what a party is.
Yeah. We're just going to give him a birthday cake, a candle, you know, maybe one
We
little
can,
decoration, a balloon or something, happy birthday balloon, and we're gonna sing happy birthday to him. Maybe give him a
yeah,
toy or two, a new toy. It's been a while since he's had a new toy, so maybe we'll do that for his birthday. But
Yeah, maybe.
he'll get his first time to have something really sweet. We'll see how he reacts. Normally he doesn't like sweet stuff, so I don't know how he's gonna react to this cake, but I think he's gonna like it. It might shock him at first, but I think he's gonna like it. So
We'll
that'll
see.
be
We've
an
not been
interesting thing.
giving him sweets. We've not really been giving him sweet things, and I'm not planning to
Yeah,
until maybe he figures it out himself, like when he wants it. But we are trying to keep him more sugary things.
yeah,
And what else? Yeah, and but cheese with stuff and all that. But the good thing, I don't really like all those things as
yeah.
well.
Which is good. You eat super healthy. I gotta try and be more like you when it comes to eating. That's for sure.
So
Um,
it's easy to keep him off them as well.
yeah,
But yeah, any suggestions we can do for his 1 year birthday? It's
yeah,
literally months away. That's when Brandon is also coming back. So you can tell us suggestions we can do. Something really, really simple in the house, intimate. We are not planning on to a party, as we said. So you can give us suggestions what we can do in our house to make
mhm,
him like recognize it's his birthday, even though he won't really understand it, but still small.
yeah.
Thank you for following us. Thank you for loving us. We can't wait to show you our sunshine.
Yes.
And yeah, and for me to see my husband again.
Yeah, just be patient with us. We'll try to put out new video. It's just really hard. Being separated and now having a baby. I'm surprised we've been able to record this much and he hasn't woken up. So we got lucky
Yeah.
today. We had
Because
to
before
stop
we
two times
recorded, he
before we even
woke
get
up
started.
even 2 times.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you guys. Please keep watching. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, share the channel, let people know about it. And we promise to keep getting better.
Namaste.
All right, everybody. Bye.